Alright, so this question says, find the smallest positive integer that has 2 as a remainder when divided by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, so this question looks really tricky because we're like, oh, we have to find a number with 2 as a remainder and we're dividing it by all these other numbers. But if you think about it, well, so how do we get like a positive integer that has 0 as a remainder when divided by all those numbers? So the smallest positive integer that is a multiple, right, of all those numbers has a remainder of 0. Well, that's the least common multiple, right? So the least common multiple of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, well, that will have a remainder of 0 when divided by all of those numbers. So if we were to just add 2 to this, well, all these numbers are bigger than 2. So if we were to just add 2 to that least common multiple, well, now we would have a number that has a remainder of 2 when divided by all those things, because originally we had a remainder of 0, and now we're just adding 2, and now all of them have a remainder of 2. So let's find the least common multiple of all of those integers. Well, to do this, first, we can simplify this a little bit. We need to figure out how many prime factors there are of each thing. So let's go down and check. What is the max number of 2's we have? Well, that's got to be 3 because 8 is the number with the most 2's. It's 2 to the third. Everything else has either 2 2's or 1 2. So what's the maximum number of 3's we have? Well, that's 1 3 here, 1 3 here, 2 3's here. So that's a maximum of 2 3's. And remember, we just have to make sure that every number in here, if we break it down into its prime factors, we would be able to make it out of that least common multiple that we're constructing right here. So let's go to the next one, 5. There's only 1 power of 5 here. And then next is 7. There's only 1 power of 7. And the next one is 11. And we have no 11s, so our least common multiple is going to be 2 to the third times 3 squared times 5 times 7. So that's 8 times 9 times 5 times 7. 8 times 9 is 72. 5 times 7 is 35. 72 times 35 is equal to 2,520, and now we just add 2 to that because remember 2,520 is the least common multiple, so it has a remainder of 0. So once we add 2, well, now if we were to divide it by all these numbers, we'd get a remainder of 2.